Yo, what's up guys? Today I want to talk about what the community as well as myself, what we are excited the most about for ZZZ 2.0 anniversary. I picked out the ones that are trending the most on Google Trends as well as all the social media, so we'll take a look at that. But before we talk about them guys, make sure you guys do pre-register. I did talk about this in the recap video. However, don't just claim the polychromes. If you scroll down to the 4th page, you'll be able to do this daily draw. So make sure you guys do this. Hopefully you guys win something big. I did get a... And I told you guys in the recap video about the Crispy Boo, there is the global collab. If you're like a collector like myself, you don't want to miss these out. So here are the country and regions. Korea, Frank Burger again, man. USA got beer papas. What the frick? Before we go any further, do you guys know what was the most searched term in terms of agents for 2.0? Before I tell you guys that, I need to tell you guys about today's sponsor, which is the like button. I thank you ZZZ community as well as my YouTube community for always supporting me, and as a thank you, we will be fixing people's accounts for 2.0, new players, free to play, whatever. It doesn't matter, low spenders. We will be getting you a Yishwin or Astra come 2.0. Around like a week after 2.0, I'll be going live and picking viewers for a giveaway to hook you guys up. That's gonna be fun. If you guys know how I did that, there's gonna be a video on your screen. Check that out. So the most searched agent on Google Trends for Japan, Korea, America, worldwide was Orpheus. She just destroyed everybody. Like Yishwin wasn't even in top 15. What do you guys think about Orpheus? Let me know down below. Did she live up to your expectations? Because we've seen the trailer form of her, but now that we've seen her in game acting all kawaii, like what do you guys think about her elvish ears with those steel ram horns? Let me know down below, man. I like her outfit. She got like shotgun shells. Now, if an idiot like me knows that Orpheus is trending, don't you think that Hoyo knows as well? Maybe they delay her a little bit, dry you guys of your polychromes before releasing her. Maybe with another highly anticipated rerun character, who knows? My guess would be 2.2 or 2.3. 2.1, I'd be super surprised. And obviously, we're excited about the rewards for anniversary, but what they announced at the live stream is like the tip of the iceberg. What we're actually getting for patch 2.0 is over 160 pulls. I would say even like maybe 10 to 20 more during the patch, as they're gonna do like Twitch draws. Maybe they do like Twitch incentive, like you watch daily 30 minutes or 60 minutes of a Twitch stream and they give you more, or they just do like an apology, like during the maintenance something happened, there was a bug and they hot fixed. This happened during Miyabi. For those that listened to me, I started in 1.4, there was about 3,300 polychromes in their mail. So what I'm trying to say is there are going to be way more than 160, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be more than 160. Maybe it tops some charts in terms of sales in Japan or Korea, and they throw 10 more. Who freaking knows, right? They could just be generous. I think it's going to be, my guess is like 170, 180. I don't know, 180 is kind of pushing it, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of pulls. So if you're new in 2.0, well, you should start right. I'm going to make a video for new players immediately, but yeah, you should start logging in right now, do all that web events and stuff like that, accumulate the polychromes. And if you're new, I'll be doing a new account journey as well, a free play journey. You're going to get a lot of polychromes as you do the story, as you unlock different tutorials and guides. As you play, you're gonna unlock a lot of content that gives a lot of polychromes. So it's gonna be like, bro, if you push a little bit during 2.0, it could be about like 200 pulls, 250. If you go real hard, like I'm about to as a free-to-play player, TLDR, we could pretty much get Astra, Yishwin, maybe try to save for Jufufu, or they're gonna also drip market 2.1 characters. I'll make videos about that, pull value charts. That's all coming. Too early to get into details, but here we go. I want to talk about the Ellen buff. We knew it was coming from the dev talk. The developer Y said that the characters that they design are companions. I remember he said the C word. So basically what he's trying to say is the older agents are not just going to be discarded. Some people are like, why don't they just add more agents to the standard pool? Just putting older characters and throwing them into the standard pool, that's not what you want. This makes a lot of people that pulled Ellen at the start of the game were, dude, I think her trailer had like 25+ million views. And I get messages all the time of people who got Ellen, played around 1.0, 1.1, stuck around till then, and they quit. They're coming back. So the percentage of players that have Ellen is pretty high. And going back and not only just buffing her, but pretty much reworking her was a great move, in my opinion, rather than what they did in Honky Star Rail with Zeely. Yeah, I know about Kafka and Jinglu. Trust me, I know. I have them at E6, bro. I know I went through the whole journey, but the thing is, for the first character in Honky Star Rail, they just threw in the standard banner. This is a good compromise because we win for those that have Ellen, for those that like Ellen, and there's a lot of people that have Ellen. There's a lot of Ellen fans out there, and also good for the company because when they do release her, when they do rerun her, they'll make some money, right? Enough yapping. So let's talk about what changed. So for those that currently like Ellen's current gameplay, there is a button that they showed during the live stream where you toggle on the rework. So you can do that. I guess you could turn it off as well. That's also a great touch that they did. And if we look at this right here, from here, when Ellen launches a charge scissor strike during dash attack, that is pretty much the same, right? That is the same as in-game right now. What they added is the below text. The buff effect also applies to dash attacks, ultimates, basic attack, icy blade, and basic attack, glacial blade wave. So basically, she's gonna get 100% crit damage to pretty much everything. So she's gonna TLDR do more damage. Not only that, they lifted some of the constrictions, limitations that she had in terms of team building, because that's what this game is about. You want to be very horizontal to have great pull value. So when we look at additional ability Rising Storm, when another character in your squad shares the same attribute or faction, and pay attention to this, or is a stunned character, we can incorporate stunned characters like Trigger, Lighter, and she'll be fully able to utilize that 30% ice damage buff. So she's getting damage from the top part and the bottom part by opening her team options. And we can see her basic attack sequence right here. Woo, dude, what's the range on that? Is that the dodge counter? And they showed another one where she can parry. Yeah, she has baked in parry. That's really nice. It's not about just damage increase. Her rotation needs to feel smooth as well and be able to get it all, pull it off in actual fight, in deadly assaults. Yeah, there it is. That's gotta be the dodge counter. Yo, I wonder how good her cleave, and I don't expect like Miyabi level AoE, obviously, with any character except for like Yishwin. Dude, I'm really interested. No, I can't wait. Yo, how is she not getting a rerun? Again, oh dude, now I want to fully M6 her. As for Wenjin, I think her signature will be still the best. Many people are asking if Hugo's is best in slot. Nah, I don't think so. So a lot of people are happy. She's got the Icy Blade and the unique move, parry. Yeah, there's so many different posts and tons of comments. Ellen enjoyers are so happy, and that's great, man. Instead of just throwing her in the standard banner and then calling it a day, this is what you do, man. Look how many people, like thousands of people, are happy about the Ellen rework. Not treating her like a second-class citizen. This is great, man. So the people that want to keep playing Ellen into 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, whatever, right? They'll be able to do that. And you could have been like, well, they could just keep, if they like Ellen so much, they could just bring her everywhere. But it just feels bad over time when your favorite character feels outdated. Not just like in terms of meta or numbers, but in terms of like as the game continually evolves and gets better as they release more and more modern characters. Some of the earlier characters, like the launch characters, don't feel as modern, whether that be their animation, playstyle, team building. So people are really, really glad that they're going back and fixing some of these older characters, because when they designed those characters, they had like a different vision of how ZZZ combat will be, but that is not the same as today. Like look at, for example, how the meta in terms of the gameplay meta changed after Astra was added in. Maybe in the future there's going to be a supporter or some character that even hyper inflate the combat. Maybe there's like a supporter one day that replenishes energy or reduces the cost of X specials or give you 1,000 decibels when they do their support ability. Who knows? Maybe it's like on a 10-second cooldown. We don't know, right? So yeah, there are so many freaking Ellen joke freaking threads, man. I think she'll be along the greats like Evelyn, Hugo. Oh yeah, speaking of Hugo, for those that skip Hugo, there you go. Against Ice Week enemies, Ellen Jo will be the answer for sure. And I've seen this meme everywhere. Guys, we broke the anniversary curse. I used to pray for times like these. Holy dude, so many likes. Dude, top comment is about Ellen Joe, man. What the frick is Shaqri doing here? Okay, dude. People are like, oh, I hate drama videos where they compare to each other's games. Okay, dude. What and you guys do this? Dude, you act like you don't like it, but at the same time, man, you guys start. Anyways, we don't need to do that. ZZZ is smartly rolling a couple of things together. New version, new zone, anniversary, and Xbox release. Yeah, they're doing a lot of great things. Yo, where's the disk drive preset though, man? Yo, please, dude. Like, I have like, okay, Ellen's gonna be using Woodpecker 4-piece, Hugo, Evelyn. Can we get a preset loadout? This loadout. And as evident from all these threads, yeah, the rewards are nice, but it's not the main driving force, dude. It is what the devs are doing. They're listening. The next thing I want to talk about is Yishwin. Yishwin's skin looks so good. The leggings, seam going right down the middle. The attention to detail. The top, they also changed it. What the frick? What did they add this like little cut right there? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's awesome. Oh, dude. Dude, I love Yishwin, man. I like characters. It's not just like big tits either. I don't know what it is, but I like really mommy girls that have like superhero strengths and they're so focused on like saving the world kind of thing, but they have like internal turmoil and they have their like kryptonite, their weakness. They're not egotistical, they're not jerks. They're kind, but genetically they got huge titties and legs for some reason. Yishwin is just that, dude. What the whoa, Doro. All right, speaking of Yishwin, I didn't really get to look at her much. As I watch back for enjoyment purposes, dude, they're doing the Hugo 2.0. They're flexing their models in ZZZ. Look at her hand animation, dude. Just look at her hand. Yeah, I love her voice. She's got that tone of voice where she knows she's powerful. Oh, what is that? She just sidestep? They always go. This is why I was saying say. Whoa, nice pause. This is why I was saying say for Yishwin. You know, these Void Hunter or Void Hunter level super special characters get extra animations. They get favoritism, TLDR. So she's able to like ink phase herself. What the frick, dude? Damn, that sidestep and the hand, the finger scribe. She's like summoning some Chinese rune word. We all saw that, boys. Yeah, we all saw that. Right there, the anime. Woo! That little flash. Nice alt. Wow, she's like pretty much getting into the camera frame. Showing her whole full body. Oh, man. Her animations are insane. Wow. So she's supposed to be like offensive, defensive. She's got martial arts. That's awesome. Like, that alone would have been cool, but she also has a phoenix. Oh, dude. And as I said in the previous videos about 2.0 prep, she's going to be scaling with HP. Crit damage. Ooh, those wings, boy. Corrupted. She has 2 ult animations. She feels very... Oh, this is the thing right here, the dodge. Nimbus step. Yeah, this seems like a must pull for exploration enjoyers. I'm just kidding. I'm sure that other characters like Ellen Joe, when she's dashing, she moves super fast. We have also Miyabi's super dash, so it'll be fine. Or we could just teleport. I don't think that dodge is that big of a deal to start like complaining. But yeah, she seems very on-fieldy. Just like Ellen, I didn't really talk about that. Like, I think Ellen's gonna pair well with Trigger. Yeah, she can pair well with Lighter as well. And Astra, Ellen. But I feel like Trigger might be the way to go. And the way we do our slot 5 discs will change depending on that. I can't wait to work on that. The math, the calculations on that. But Yishwin, she looks amazing. Her skin looks amazing. Her default looks amazing. People that call her Ambi 3, I don't think they have eyes. And look at the way she's standing. Whoa, feet gathered. She's got that Hoyo trademark with the leg brace, and yeah, they're not. She's not wearing the same piece of clothing on both her legs. She seems like a nice teacher that's not gonna beat the shit out of Wise or Bell. And Jufufu, what is this animation, man? Holy! Jufufu is very popular in Korea. Koreans love cute ayayas and tigers. That's our like national animal. So, and speaking of agents, I already told you guys that Orpheus is still trending. She was trending back when they announced 2.0, and we got another umbrella girl. Is she gonna do well with Vivian? I don't know. She looks awesome. And this character's name is Alice. I'm really interested in her because she's using a saber. The 2.0 characters look really polished, really clean. I think that these could be 2.1 characters, but I don't really need to worry about it too much because they're gonna drip them as soon as 2.0 starts anyways. So the 2.0 live stream, the anniversary, seems to be targeting not just one crowd, but a lot of different crowds here. And they blew it out of the park, in my opinion. I'm sure that when it does go live, it's going to be even better. People are going to be really busy figuring out what to do with Ellen, new builds, and her DPS calculations and stuff like that. So I'll be working on those. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll be testing out Yishwin at M0, at M6R5, everything on free to play, blah, blah, blah. So make sure you guys subscribe. Stay tuned. Let me know down below what you guys are most excited for, what you're excited for, I'm excited for. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.